Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the Hong Kong and GBA Futures of Education Forum 2022. 30 years from now, we could all be living to 120 years of age. We might be living in the moon 10 years from now. In 5 years' time, we could be working in the metaverse instead of the physical workspace. Yet today, we are on track excuse me, to 2.5 degrees Celsius of warming with extreme weather around the world. Last year, just 1.2% of the world's population owns almost half of the world's wealth. Inequality is not just about wealth, but also race, gender, region, health, and disability. These are humanity's greatest challenges for people in Hong Kong, according to our survey. So, what choices are you making? How will you use your power to make the world more livable, lovable, sustainable? I believe in choices. The choices we made as human race shaped the world we are in today. We now live in a world with 8 billion people, yet fewer than 10% of countries have laws that help ensure full inclusion in their education systems. In Hong Kong, suicide rate for children under 15 hit historical high last year. More than half of secondary school students experience symptoms of depression. In a research conducted by a local union, 35% of our city's workforce do an average of 50 hours of work weekly. How can we, 8 billion people, find the time, energy, and resources to develop the skills we need to face the challenges of our own lives, our communities, our planet, if we are to live to 120 years? What choices are you making to prepare for the future? As teachers, what skills will you develop? As businesses, what opportunity can you provide? As policymakers, what will be your priorities? As parents, what will you focus on? What choices are you making today so we can build a better education system for a very unique city like ours? How can we develop important skills and measure it right? What can we do to enable lifelong learning to create new opportunities for many? How do we design learning spaces, physically and online, to encourage creativity, innovation, mutual respect, and equality? Do we know it all? Or is it better to collaborate? In response to UNESCO's global initiative to mobilize the collective intelligence and generate debate on how education can contribute to the common good of humanity, we, at UNESCO Hong Kong Association Global Peace Center, started the first Hong Kong Forum to Reimagine Education in 2020. This is our third forum. With a growing number of stakeholders engaged, we aim to leverage the questions we collect, insights we gathered, to drive continuous dialogues and action on topics relevant to our community and relevant to the global frameworks suggested by Global's latest UNESCO's global report, A New Social Contract for Education. So collectively and individually, we make the choices that matter. And today at our forum, we have invited more than 20 expert speakers from diverse backgrounds to distill the ways we can scale the capability and capacity for a sustainable Hong Kong. I want to take this opportunity to thank our Board of Advisors, sponsors, industry and school partners who made this forum and our research a possibility. I also want to thank the organizing committee, student ambassadors, volunteers, and most importantly, the audience for engaging in this meaningful dialogue in rethinking education. Thank you for making the choice to be here today, and I hope that you can imagine the possibilities of your choices could bring. Thank you so much.